Look, no hands! Does this feel weird?
Yeah.
Hi! Welcome to Stanley, North Dakota, in a linen field. So now I'm going to go take a nap in my happy place. Here at Horizon Farms in Stanley, North Dakota with Warren, his father Norman, and his brother Kevin. And they own this amazing farm that we've been hosted and been treated so amazing the last 2 days, and I had to have you meet them because they're amazing, and they're flax farmers. So I think I already mentioned Warren is my photographer. So many people ask all the time, how do you get those beautiful photos?
I'm the guy. Here I am. He is somebody.
We've known Warren for 35 years. He's a good friend of ours, and we've been so blessed to have him photograph so many beautiful things. So I mentioned that we were trying to find a photo of flax, butter, the bud, the flower, and he said, you know, I think my family farms flax. So that is how I got to meet this amazing family, and so I thought it might be fun to just talk a little bit about why they farm and the history of their farm and why they farm flax. So maybe Mr. Mel, you could tell a little bit about why you farm.
Okay, well, I want to start out by welcoming Crown Linen to our farm here at Horizon. Our farm was really started back in 1906. My grandparents homesteaded this land back then, and in actuality the first crop that was raised on this farm was a field of flax, and they had to do that in order to prove up their land. And so then we've had flax on and off on our place ever since, and it was especially important, I think, back in the World War II years when there was a high demand for linseed oil, which was going into the war effort. And I know my uncle was on the farm at the time, and he raised a lot of flax. So anyway, that's the situation for the background of the farm.
Being raised on the farm, I knew the lifestyle. My wife had been raised on a farm. And when the opportunity came that, you know, there needed to be help on the farm again, and they asked if we wanted to, and we were in a position to move and actually happy to at the time. And you know, here we are. We came back, we said, well, we'll try it out for a couple years, and yeah, we're still seeing how it's going. You know.
That was back in 1996.
25 years ago.
25 years ago, yeah.
It's still going well, so
yep.
guess you're staying.
Yep.
What can you tell us about farming flax that's unique compared to farming other things like wheat or barley?
It does require less water. It, in fact, it prefers a less rich soil and a drier soil. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes less nitrogen and very resistant to weather. Once it gets to a riper stage, you know, you can harvest it quite a bit later in the year, that type of thing. Yep, and of course the flaxseed, we typically haul it down to a nearby elevator and sell the flaxseed. I think there was one time we had a outside farmer came in and bundled up that flax straw and actually did take it to some outfit that was going to prepare linen with it.
Oh.
So that did actually happen a few times, but typically it's flaxseed for oilseed.
One of my favorite things about flax is the smell while you're harvesting it is actually just a very lovely, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a unique, but it's a very pleasant.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. It is a nostalgic smell as well, you know, from when we were kids.
And I think when you open one of our products, you smell that.
Could
it's that same smell, and it's just this, it's almost like a clean, fresh, smell.
Yeah.
Just
Earthy.
earth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
which makes you feel good about what it is.
Yeah.
And what I learned while I was here is what's interesting is that when they plant for flaxseed, they don't plant it really close together because they want it to grow into kind of, what would you call it?
Canopy.
A canopy.
Yeah.
So they get lots of seeds.
Yeah.
When you plant it like we do in Eastern Europe, they plant it really tightly together so it grows tall and thin. So you have the long fibers, and that makes for a better linen product, like in, you know, to use for garments or napkins or whatever it is. So it's a different way of planting it, but it's similar in that it still has that beautiful blue flower and doesn't need a lot of irrigation, doesn't need pesticides. So I think this has been an amazing 2 days. They have been so gracious. We've eaten more than I could ever.
Well, it's been very enjoyable having you folks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really
Great.
enjoyed that.
It's been
Yeah,
wonderful.
very much enjoyed that.
So flax is fun.
Flax is fun. We'll have more flax facts coming up, but I hope you've enjoyed this journey with us, and it's been a huge blessing, and we're really grateful that you came along with us. So thank you.